Alright, so it's that time of year again. As 2019 draws to an end, I've been getting a lot of people asking me if it's too late to start selling for Q4. Well, yeah, it's too late now, so in this video, I'm going to go over what you need to do in preparation for 2020, whether you're already selling or not. But first, my name is Crescent, and on my channel I share tips and strategy videos, just like this one, on how you can create a successful Amazon FBA private label business. So if you enjoy videos like this, consider subscribing. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so first things first. Seeing as it's already the second week of November at the time of filming this video, if your products haven't already arrived at an Amazon warehouse, then it's already too late to sell for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And if your shipment isn't already on the way to Amazon, the deadline for the Christmas holiday sales is December 5th. So realistically, you only have a couple of weeks to meet that deadline if you want to sell for the Christmas holiday. Now, if you didn't make it this year for Q4 to take advantage of Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and the Christmas holiday rush, that's okay. You just got to be prepared for what's coming up next year in 2020. So the next few events that are coming up that you should be aware of is, first, sales is probably going to slump a little bit right after Christmas, and it's probably not going to pick up until mid-January, and that's because most people are recovering from the holiday sales. Okay, and so the next major event that's coming up within a couple of weeks is Chinese New Year. And next year, it's actually pretty close to the beginning of the year. It's actually on January 25th. And what you need to be aware of is that in China, the entire country shuts down for about a month to celebrate Chinese New Year. So since it's on January 25th next year, 2 weeks prior and 2 weeks after will be the shutdown period. So be aware that if you need to order any inventory, that you get it done well ahead of time so that your shipment can be ready and shipped before the factories close down. So if you're already selling on Amazon, make sure you're well aware of your inventory and stock levels. And if you're not going to have enough to last until after Chinese New Year, which is around mid-February in 2020, then you need to place an order sooner rather than later. Otherwise, you're going to run out of supply. But again, like I said, be aware there could be a long queue. So talk to your supplier and figure out how busy they're going to be in the next few weeks and where in the queue you'll be depending on when you place your order. Now, if you're not selling and you're in the product research phase or you're close to placing your first order, talk to your supplier and figure out where in the queue you'd realistically be. Like, will your supply get done before they close down for Chinese New Year, so at least your inventory can be on its way instead of waiting 4 weeks. Now, they're going to want you to put a deposit down to start that process. So make sure you're well aware of where in the queue you're going to be. If you're not going to be able to get your supply done and shipped before Chinese New Year, then perhaps you want to wait to put your deposit until after Chinese New Year so that you can at least hold on to your money until you actually place the order after Chinese New Year. Also take note that shipping can be more expensive during this time of year as well because there's an influx of orders being placed, and so the demand is a lot higher for shipping during this period. Okay. Now, if you're communicating with suppliers, just be aware that when Chinese New Year holidays start, you're not going to get any responses. So they're probably not going to respond to email, Skype, WhatsApp, or on Alibaba chat or any other form of communication. They're gone on holidays. So you're not going to be able to hear from anybody for a 4-week period. So make sure you do any negotiation or any communication that you need to get discussed and taken care of well ahead of when those holidays start. Now, there are some ways to avoid having to deal with the shutdown for Chinese New Year. For example, you could go with supplier outside of China. For example, you can look on india.alibaba.com, which is India's version of Alibaba, or vietnam.alibaba.com to look for suppliers in Vietnam. You can also look for suppliers locally in the US through ThomasNet or Wholesale Central. And the extra benefit of doing that is that you can also avoid having to pay the tariffs that are imposed on importing products from China. So other than just the Chinese New Year holidays, there's also several other holidays where the suppliers will also be shut down as well. And you can see here on this calendar that there's several other dates that you should put on your calendar so you can be prepared for these closures also. All right, I hope you found this helpful and that you realize that it's important to always be aware of the things that can affect your business so that you can be prepared for them. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I answer every single one of them. And thanks for watching. If you found value in this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And make sure you click that bell icon to turn on notifications so you never miss a video. There's also a link in the description to our community forums, which you should totally join. And if you're looking for more tips and strategy videos, click or tap over here. And as always, thanks for watching.